Welcome back to Open Topics, episode number 4. This one I'm talking about the recent announcement that I'm still ticked off at, that Marvel did this crap. And what am I talking about? Lara McKinley, aka the current Wolverine, going back to X-23. What is your problem, Marvel? Seriously, this is the second time in a row, second year in a row this has happened. Last year it was Sam Wilson, who was also Captain America. He had been Captain America for about 3 years. And then all of a sudden, nope, no longer Captain America. Let's have him give up his shield, the shield that Steve Rogers gave him during the end of toward the end of, Rick Remender's first volume he did on Captain America. And then have him give him up because Nick Spencer didn't like the fact he was Captain America in the first place. I mean, yeah, and of course they did it also the previous year as well when they took away the Venom symbiote from Flash Thompson, gave it to Lee Pierce, and had the most boringest version of Venom to date, and he gave it back to Eddie Brock for absolutely no reason is nostalgia, despite the fact that Flash Thompson was actually a very good Venom, though now he's currently being anti-Venom now. Okay, fine, whatever. As long as he's doing something instead of wandering for 2 years, which is stupid. I mean, what's wrong with having 2 Wolverines? Seriously, there's no problem. Excuse me. There's no problem with this at all. I mean, there are at least 3 different Spider-Men. There's 2 different Hawkeyes. So, what's wrong with 2 Wolverines? Seriously. And we also had, for a better part of 1 year, we had 2 Captain Americas. And yet, for some reason, we can't have 2 Wolverines. Yeah, well, technically we do in the form of Old Man Logan. But he doesn't go by Wolverine at all. As a matter of fact, he has never gone by Wolverine the whole time he's been in the 616 universe. He just goes by Logan. Some people call Old Man Wolverine. But yeah, he just calls himself Logan. Now it's like, okay, after she had been Wolverine for 3 years, she had started being Wolverine at the end of 2015. And it's been almost 3 years now that she has been Wolverine. And I get the fact Tom Taylor wants to leave the character, fine. He doesn't really want to do with the character, fine. But what is wrong with keeping her as Wolverine? Now, I have nothing against the people who are taking over the character, who is Mariko Tamaki. I've only known her for 2 books. She was the writer for the She-Hulk book that recently got canceled, and she wrote the Casey and April miniseries from IDW. She's a good writer. I do appreciate the fact they picked a good writer to write her character, but why in the world would they have her go back to being X-23? Once again, Marvel just loves doing this. Certain characters have them going backwards in character development. Yeah, this is by far the 3rd time in a row that Marvel has done this. First was Venom, and then first was Flash Thompson, and then Sam Wilson, now Lara McKinley. It's kind of like Marvel is afraid for certain characters to get character development. Yeah, this is still very, very stupid. Now, I will read the book, but I still would have liked it if they would have kept the title of Wolverine for her. She was an awesome Wolverine. There was nothing wrong with this. As a matter of fact, her first costume as Wolverine was pretty much her own version of her late father's astonishing era costume, which was a good costume. Gotta thank John Cassidy for designing an awesome costume. Excuse me. And heck, Tom Taylor even wrote it in his first, the issue where she dealt with Doctor Strange, that she was perfect to succeed the late Logan as Wolverine. But, Logan's back last year. Let's take away the identity of Wolverine from Lara, even though she had been Wolverine for 3 years. I mean, is there something wrong with having 2 Wolverines? No, there is nothing wrong with it at all. It's just that, like I said, Marvel's afraid of character development. I mean, last time I think of DC did something like this was when he did to Nightwing, where he was Batman for a couple years, and then he's back being Nightwing. People were actually not upset about that because it actually kind of made sense to go back being Nightwing. At least he was going back to frickin' Robin, because he established his own identity, and the fact that I don't think he want. I think that and of course was a rebooted universe, so people weren't throwing a fuss about it. This is something to throw a fuss about. I have not seen Marvel doing something this stupid to a character since Spider-Man retconning Spider-Man's marriage 11 years ago. Yeah, this is just as bad as that. Yeah, and her reasoning for it? Actually, there is no reason for it at all. Though I am happy the fact to keep around Honey Badger and the actual Wolverine Jonathan. I'm happy to keep those two around because they are interesting characters. As a matter of fact, Tom Taylor even wrote it in his book that he had it where Gabby and Deadpool became BFFs. I mean, why not? These two have got scars and they get along great, and I freaking love it. And plus, one of the things I also do love about the old Wolverine one is the fact you actually have Lara actually age. Yeah, she looks like an actual adult now because if you noticed, over the years, she always basically stuck at her mid-teens. Yeah, she basically was stuck at 14, 15 for years. And then all of a sudden, like after Secret Wars, oh, she got her growth spurts, and now she's about 18, 19 years old. She actually looks like an actual adult, and she's done an absolute great job as Wolverine. But no, the original Wolverine's alive, so let's just take away the mask from her and have the X-23 again. Like I said, stupid. Really stupid. I know my friend Tivia, he's upset with this too. I don't think Edgar is bigly upset about it as Tivia and I. I mean, I really have loved what Tom Taylor has done with this character. And I've even tweeted him about it, that I really enjoy his role in the Wolverine series. It's sad to see the series go after 35 issues, and then all of a sudden, okay, let's just act this book and have it go back to X-23. Excuse me. I don't know why. But yeah, I kind of wish Marvel would have done this. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of for this episode. So, as for the whole thing of Sentry and the ongoing series, let me briefly talk about that before I go. I am looking forward to reading it because I'm a fan of Jeff Lemire. I kind of want to basically say that before I end this video, but mostly put this video as one of my thoughts about Lara going back to being X-23, which I still think is very stupid. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for right after this. Well, I'm going to talk about something that I don't think anybody else will talk about. Scenes that were never written, that should have been written in Marvel Comics. Okay? But until we see you in the next video, which I'm going to do right after this one. Okay, I'll see you there. Bye.